Hi, Bellas and Fellas. Kristen here. I'm going to give you a tip and trick hack today. It is the first hot and humid day here where I live, and the immediate thing I think of is dewy skin. Okay? So I'm going to give you my tip and trick on how to create your own BB cream. Okay, so I went through and I color canceled, did all my concealing, covered up redness, dark circles. Y'all, I'm doing an internal detox and my skin is freaking out, but thank goodness for good skincare because y'all, this would be much worse. I know it. Okay, so color cancel with the concealers, all the things. Make sure you have sunscreen on your face. You should have it on all year round, not just sunny summer months. And so make sure you do that. I go the extra step and I have an oil serum that I use to make my BB cream that also naturally, it's a natural occurring screen for the sun. So on the back of my hand, I put my pore minimizing serum that I have that tightens the skin, smooths out wrinkles, all the things. I put that on the back of my hand, okay? Then I take that oil that I just talked about that naturally protects from the sun, and I put a couple drops, okay? Swirl those babies together, okay? Then I'm gonna I use a wax-based foundation, okay? Wax-based foundations are key because they don't go into your pores. One, your makeup doesn't disappear throughout the day because it's not disappearing in your pores. Two, it protects your skin from environmentals. If you're using good makeup that doesn't have chemicals in it, it's free of harmful chemicals, you're doing good justice for your skin, and you're also creating a barrier for the chemicals in the environment. So next, I'm going to take my wax-based foundation. I went ahead and pulled it right out of this palette here, and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand, okay? And I'm going to take my finger, my God-given tool. I'm going to warm, this is wax-based, so I got to warm it up, okay, with my finger a little bit. And then I'm going to mix that right in to that. You're going to see it becomes a liquid, like a lotion, right? So I'm going to go ahead and mix that together like that. Gosh, I definitely have way more here than I need because this is 50% pigmentation. Don't need much. A little goes a long way. But this way you can see the situation, right? It's more liquid now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take some and put it on some points of my skin here. Okay. Now, like I said, I've already primed my face with my usual skincare and some sunscreen, right? Oh, got a little chunk there. I didn't blend into that. Take that off. Okay, I'm going to take my buffing brush. Okay, and I'm going to go around and I'm going to spread out what I just put on. This is going to give me that beautiful, sheer, dewy coverage that I'm looking for. And, like I said, protecting myself from the sun and the environmentals. Okay, I'm going and spreading this all out. Okay, this is super buildable foundation I'm using. Wax foundation really gives you the freedom to build your coverage, which is really key in the summer months, let me tell you, okay? Because we all have that beautiful glowy skin in the summer. We don't necessarily want to cover up all the things. I mean, if you struggle like me with the acne situation, we need coverage in some areas. But this lets those freckles that come out in the summer shine through, right? Love that. Okay, I'm going to go back in over some areas that need a little more coverage than the rest of my face, like this patch here. Y'all, you can definitely tell this is internally related. It's in the right zone. If you have not researched acne breakouts and the areas of your face, what it could indicate, I advise you do that. This is hormonal and digestive right here. This is probably my pillowcase because I wore my hair down too much recently when I slipped. Your hair collects things. So I'm gonna take this. This is a beautiful color. I'm gonna dab it on my freeze. I'm going to set this first. Okay, I'm gonna use a setting spray instead of a powder because I'm going for a dewy look. I don't want to matte this out, right? Okay, so I'm gonna, on this cheek, I'm gonna use my beautiful, love this. Look how pretty that is, you guys. Just gonna cover that usual area. Go through and pat it out. Oh my gosh, it's so hydrating, you guys. Love it. See the difference in the two cheeks here? This is a little glowy. This is just an even tone, right? I went ahead and I used that balm on my cheek. Now, you do want to go ahead and set your concealer and foundation before you do that because this is going to pick up some of your foundation if you don't set that, okay? I'm going to show you on the other side how you can create a cream blush to keep the dewy look. You're going to go ahead and take your powder palette, right? Your blush palette, and you're going to scrape off some of that. You're going to scrape some out, put it on the back of your hand. And just like we did with the foundation, I'm going to come get some oil, just a little bit, not much, okay? And we're going to create more than one thing, actually. I'm going to surprise you. So you're going to go ahead and look at that beautiful pigmentation that comes. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. So we're going to use this for a couple of things. Don't need much. You're going to basically stain your cheek with this. So you're going to pat it out, okay? You're going to build that up. Just pat it out in the area. This is not a rubbing. Okay, I had to change the angle of my camera here because the beautiful sun was canceling out my face and you couldn't really see what I was doing. Okay, so I took that liquid blush that we just made and I went ahead and I patted it out on my cheeks, and because that oil is in there, it's leaving this beautiful dewy glow on my cheeks. So this is the balm and this is the one that we made. You can go ahead and take that and double it up, even triple it up. Okay, you can use this as a lip stain. Okay, this is not a balm. Okay, you want balm? Put a balm on. This is a stain because you used that oil. Okay, it's gonna stain your lips in that picture. Okay, I prefer, I think what we just did with that stain I created. So I'm going to go over here on this cheek with that. Yes. Love that. I'm going to go on my eyes too with that. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And cream shadow is so on point right now. We're gonna go ahead and clean this look up, okay? And there you have it, a non-greasy, glowy, dewy look. I'm going with Sporty Spice today.